Hello, boys and girls. My name is... Yes, it's me, Sticky. And welcome to I Am a Work of Art. This is the show where we meet boys and girls who show perseverance, passion, and creativity in different art. Let's meet today's artist.
Hi guys, I'm Jemima. I'm 12 years old. I dance, I do hip hop, contemporary, and I love to dance.
The name means as beautiful as the first sunrise of the day, and it also means little dove.
I think Jemima's thing started more when she was about 2 years, 3 years older. One uncle, he used to put on music, then he would say, "Kom, kan, dance, dance." And then she would always dance, but he normally did that when we weren't around, you see. And then he would have a ball of a time laughing and watching her doing all the dance and all the funny moves. When the real dancing really started was when her sister, because she was dancing and doing competitions.
My older sister Keisha inspired me because she started dancing. So every time when she used to dance on the floor, I would copy what she did.
And then one day she also went with her mother, Jemima now, and watching the younger kids dancing. And then it was amazing when she came back, so she told her mother and showed Lillian, this is what the other boy did on the floor, and she did the whole routine. And that's when we decided, now there's something more to it than just playing and messing around. This child has actually got something.
After that, she just started teaching me some moves, and my mom came home the one day and she told me I was going for my first dancing lesson, and I was so excited, and I love dancing ever since.
Jemima goes for hip-hop lessons every week.
Jemima is one of our star students. I coach her, and I'm also a mentor. When she comes into the studio, I don't tell her to warm up. She automatically goes into the room before the lesson with me, and she goes and she warms up, she goes and practices.
What exactly is hip-hop?
There's different forms in hip-hop itself. So it's whacking. Whacking is a girl's dance. It's like you whack it. Locking. Similar to whacking, but you just lock it instead of going the full way. Popping. Popping is when you tense all your muscles.
Waving, which is a sub-culture under popping.
Voguing. They used to do voguing in the streets. They saw who could do the best poses. That's what voguing is about.
You have ticking, crumping fall under hip-hop.
And there's b-boy. B-boy is just when you break dance and you do freezes and things like that.
I'm really enjoying learning more about hip-hop with Jemima and seeing all those cool moves. But something did worry me. I've heard that hip-hop was rough and tough and not really suitable for children, especially girls.
Hip-hop is not rough. There's crumping in hip-hop. That is a dance where you should take out all your anger in. So if you have a lot of anger, you should do crumping. But hip-hop is not aggressive at all.
So what better way of dancing, because you listen to cool music, plus you're exercising, plus you're having fun.
When she competes to come first. She doesn't take a competition lightly. She takes it very seriously. These are just some of the trophies and the medals. Because we've moved here and most of the stuff is still in boxes. This was when she was dancing in East London. This was for hip hop first place. This was when she was in Blackpool. You can see on there, she obtained a 4th place in hip hop in Blackpool.
Jemima has represented South Africa on numerous occasions in the World Championships. She's firstly been the South African champion in under 11 for as long as I can remember. She's, for 2010, she was placed first in South Africa, went on to represent South Africa in the World Championships and done exceptionally well. Going to Germany, there was a team of about 120 dancers nationally, coming from all over South Africa. Jemima was part of a formation team called Play, and she was also part of a small group called Rise. The team that Jemima was in ranked 10th in the world in the formation team, which was a big achievement for us.
It must be great to be a champion and to be on an international stage. Something else I'm realizing is that you can't win all the time. Right, Jemima?
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't make it. Well, I cry when I lose because it's personal to me. Because, like, I don't know, it's just I'm very competitive when I'm doing something. I can't just do it and, like, give up because I'm not getting it right. I'd rather do it and try and achieve to get it, like, almost right, not perfectly.
Okay, it's not just hip-hop that Jemima does. Remember, she mentioned that she does show dancing or contemporary dancing.
Today is going to be a normal class that she does every single week, and this is regular training that she has to endure because, you know, she has to learn her elements within her show dance. She has to learn the technique of it, the speed of it, the power of it, the performance of it. So there's many different things that she needs to learn. So it takes a long time and a long process. She understands the elements of discipline and of training, and it's not easy becoming a really brilliant dancer. She is incredibly talented. She's a very wonderful child. She's fun to work with.
Yes, looks like she would be a lot of fun to teach. I'm wondering though, isn't it very scary to be in all competitions? I mean, all those lights, cameras, thousands of people watching you, the judges. Plus, Jemima seems a little bit shy to me. I asked Jodia, her little sister, about that.
She's never lazy, but she always makes excuses when people are here. No, I'm lazy, I'm tired. Because she doesn't want to and she's shy for little people. But when it's a whole crowd, she's the bomb.
I would have thought the more people, the scarier. We learn something new every day. Speaking of learning, don't go too far now. We are taking a short break. And when we come back, we'll learn more about Jemima. She still needs to meet Mandy Bullock, a dancer, dance teacher, and choreographer. Welcome back. We are with Jemima Jacobs, a 12-year-old work of art.
I did a painting when I was 7 years old because my dad was painting and I was bored, so I also just wanted to paint. My dad helped me with the ship and the rock and the different colors. He showed me how to do certain things, and I would like draw in my spare time and things like that.
Great. She's doing lots of art, but dancing is still number one in her heart. You know, an interesting thing that Jemima told me is that she actually gets sick if she doesn't dance.
I was like sick with a fever and coughing and my nose was running, and yeah, that's what happens.
If that child doesn't dance, then you seriously see that child actually become sick. It's like something that happens inwardly that really pulls, is like a magnetic thing that pulls you towards that kind of thing. And that's how you know. I've got a passion for that thing.
Of course, it's not all about dancing. Jemima is only 12 and she still needs to go to school.
Academically, she's very sound. She does quite a lot of homework and stuff. She takes it very seriously.
If she's in competitions and she's in an environment where there's a lot of dancers, then she excels in her schoolwork. I think because she loves it and it keeps her body the more child is physically busy, it helps them. I always call it energy for the brain.
These two are from my school. In every time we have merit awards, so I got this at the end of the year. It's like prize giving where only the best children get in every term for like doing their work well and things like that. And we also have a top 5, and I normally come 3rd and 2nd.
Jemima is a very kind, very caring and trustful friend. She likes dancing. Even if she's just standing there talking, she would start dancing. But then we look at her, then she stops. You ask her to dance, why she's gonna say no.
All these dance lessons, doing great at competitions, and doing so well academically. I wonder if she has time to do anything else after school.
Claudia, she's my younger sister. She's 8 years old now. She also does tumbling. We like jump and do splits in the air, and we like dance while we're in the air, and we spin around while we're jumping. Both me and my sister are commonly flexible. Flexible means you can do splits, you can do walkovers, anything. Every weekend I have to stretch, especially now when you grow, you tend to become stiff because all your muscles, I don't know what happens, but you tend to become stiff, so you have to stretch every day or else you will lose your flexibility.
In the world of dance, when you mention the word choreography and teaching dance, Mandy's name is right up there. Mandy teaches dance to children and adults and has been doing this for many, many years. Not just that, but she still dances too. In fact, she's the Vice World Champion. That means she is number 2 in dancing in the whole world. Mandy dances and teaches all styles, including hip-hop, contemporary, and modern jazz dancing. She also directs stage plays. Looks like Jemima will be in good hands on her way to realizing her dream, to be a dancer, teacher, and choreographer.
Hi Jemima, how you doing?
Good, and you?
Good.
So I'm really interested in being a dance teacher and also carry on dancing. So can you tell me a bit more about choreography?
Okay, sure.
Jemima and Mandy dealt with issues like choreography, music, how to teach a student dancer, and the differences between improvisation and choreography. Mandy decided to give Jemima a challenging task to do. First, Mandy had to meet her student for that day, super talented traditional dancer Gina Zulu.
That was fantastic introduction to your dancing. Thank you for sharing that with us. Tina, I love your energy and your vibe when you're dancing. It is amazing. And Jemima, I can see that you love hip hop and you really enjoy the music. Now that we've seen your dance styles, I'd like us to try something different. You know, in dancing, and for me, particularly in choreography, there's really nothing wrong in dancing. You can't make any mistakes. So, who says that we can't fuse these two styles, which is traditional dancing and hip-hop dancing? Who says we can't fuse the two? What do you say about that? Is that an exciting challenge? I think so. Enjoy it, learn from this, because it can only enhance both of your dance styles, okay? So don't be afraid to raise your voice, okay, so that she can hear you.
Okay. So it's 1 and 2 2. So let's just do that again.
Just stop there. That is fantastic. While you are showing or communicating with Tina the moves that you perceive or the move that you understand it to be, you need to be very clear on your accent counts. So you need to show her 1 is there, okay? 2 is there. And is here, okay? So we really need to be specific in counting, because then you hear the accent. Okay, that sound effect is on and that's the way you sort of demonstrate it while you're teaching. So let's do it again. Accent on 1. Show me clearly, and Tina, what you want on 1. Okay, let's go.
1 and. Oh. So you leave this one behind and you go. Okay, so let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very good.
4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Fantastic! That's what choreography is all about.
Now that Jemima had taught Gina hip-hop, it was Gina's turn to teach Jemima her traditional dance moves. A very important part of teaching is also learning. But before we see that, let's take a quick break and come back to see how Jemima is doing at learning more about being a teacher and choreographer. Welcome back. Let's see how Gina and Jemima put our word of the week choreography into practice.
Yes! Okay, good. 2. Good. 2. 3. 4. Good. That was stunning, my girl. You a natural teacher. Okay, good. Now I want you to try it again. You're doing well. Good job. 5, 6, 7, and 1,
2, 3, and 4.
Good. All right. Now, do you know it?
Not quite.
Go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and. Good. Shot it. Okay, both of you, high five. Stunning.
Learning dance is not hard for Jemima. It's what she does naturally. Now it is time for her main lesson from Mandy.
I want you as a choreographer now to decide how you would like to fuse these 2 styles together, or the 2 genres. As you asked me in the beginning of this day, you want to be a choreographer. You said, how do you be a choreographer? How can I be one? And this is sort of the process. This is opening up our minds to the creative process of choreography. I'm going to leave you now to go through it, to go through the process together, and then present to me a presentation of your fusion. Enjoy, and I'll be back.
So now, Jemima was left to be the choreographer and think about what she had learned from Mandy. What's your plan, Jemima?
My plan is like where there's a step in her routine that can go with mine, so then I'll put my piece in, and where there's a step where mine will flow into hers, and we'll do it like that. So that's what I'm basically doing now.
Looks like Jemima is getting the hang of it, but unfortunately, her time is up. The fusion wasn't just in the dance. Gina let Jemima see her traditional gear, and they fused an outfit for their presentation of Afro hip-hop, using Jemima's hip-hop gear and Gina's traditional items. Gina's mom helped them out.
Girls, that was stunning. I watched your performance and I was very impressed, okay? In your dance, I loved all the light and shade, the way that you fuse the hip-hop and the traditional dancing, so it becomes extremely exciting for your audience to watch. So also remember that as a choreographer, yes, you want to create the movement and the dance, but always remember your audience watching. Is it exciting for them? Are you engaging them? Are you looking them in the eye, or are you sweeping the floor with your eyes all the time? Are you always looking on the floor, or are you engaging the people that are watching you? that are excited to watch you, okay? So always just remember those things. Would you remember the 3 Ps? Precision, performance, and polish. Polish, 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 okay?
Wow, that looked like a day of hard work, but loads of fun too, just like Mandy promised. And as she said, the girls must keep on practicing.
Angazi ngayenza hip-hop, ngayenza isiZulu nje kuphela, isebenze kamnandi, ngiyajabulile. Today was kind of interesting because I learned a new style. It was a bit weird in the beginning because I didn't know how really to execute the move properly. But after a while, I started seeing how she did it. So I tried to do it more or less like her and added my own type of feel style into it. Yeah. So that was an awesome day. I learned a lot today about the choreographing part. I didn't know so much of it. I thought you just teach a child and they learn it, so.
Awesome! I wonder if this means Jemima is thinking of swapping dancing for choreography and teaching.
Yeah, I still want to do it when I retire dancing, but I would never do choreography and not dancing. I'll never do that.
We're very proud of her because she's hardworking, dedicated. She spends a lot of time practicing at home. She puts in the time to be number 1 in South Africa.
Jemima is one of those supreme talents that is a work of art.
I couldn't agree with you more, Ashley. As you know by now, Jemima is not the only one who can. You can do it too. What was that you said? How, you ask?
First of all, believe in yourself. Set yourself a goal and don't rest until you achieved that goal.
If someone says you'll never make it as a dancer, prove that person wrong and work hard. Don't be shy because it's not like you're gonna hurt yourself or anything. It's just dancing. You mustn't be shy.
Those are very wise words. That's all from me this week. I hope you enjoyed your time with us. Thank you, Jemima. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Gina. And thank you, everybody. Join us next time when we meet another work of art.
My name is Siobhan Imko. I do pottery, mosaicing, sketching, and beading.